Hey guys, so I've brought you my favorite products for the year 2020, but have we talked about the fails of 2020? I went back through all of my empties videos, my favorites videos, my trying new products videos to pull out the products that just didn't work for me in 2020. And as always, if these work for you, that's great, that's amazing. This is just my personal opinion of these products. So if you'd like to see what I did not enjoy in the year of 2020 as far as beauty items go, then just keep watching. First off, let's talk about a brand that really disappointed me last year. It would have to be Physicians Formula. I feel like the majority of the new products that I tried from Physicians Formula, I did not enjoy, including these two here. If you saw my video where I tried out the organic wear products for the first time, you would see that it was really gross. I found bits of sand, bits of gravel, chunky bits of things in both products, and I purchased them twice at two different locations and had the same experience both times. Don't know what's going on. I did reach out to the company. They did not get back to me, but I'm surprised these have not been pulled from the shelf. This serum bronzer had like gritty, chunky sand all over it that when it dried down, it was still on my hand and still on my face. Same with this one, it's not a smooth bronzer. The bronzer, if you look at the top of the bronzer, has tons of rough bumpy patches like an exfoliating stick. So I don't understand what is going on with these two products. I used to love Physicians Formula products, but those were a few I didn't like. Another one I didn't like this year was the Physicians Formula Refreshment SPF Facial Spray. I love cucumber, so I thought I would like this, but this one left like a white oily film on my skin. So I can't recommend that one either. And then this one, while I love this scent, it's like a beachy scent. This is the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Concealer. It was so thick and cakey that it instantly formed creases and lines under my eyes and aged me easily 10 years, which nobody wants unless you're like 10. So I can't recommend this one either. Physicians Formula has some really good products. I loved their foundation they came out with last year that they discontinued. I love the butter bronzers. I love the butter blush. I love the butter highlights. So they make some really good products, but the ones that I tried last year, I just wasn't a big fan of. Moving on to a foundation that I found laughable this year was the Stila, what is this one called? The Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Color. The one that came in this beautiful bottle. Now I do have to say, I still use the primer, so the whole line was not a joke. It was just the foundation. This foundation, while it looks like it would be amazing, it's light and moussey, and there's been other moussey foundations that I've loved, like the Maybelline one in the past. This one looked like my skin was peeling off. I have a dedicated video if you guys want to check it out. It literally looked like I had sunburn all over my face, and it was just like peeling off my face. I tried it multiple times, multiple primers, multiple setting powders, multiple moisturizers. I could not get this to work for me. I tried so hard because I love the Stila Hide and Chic foundation. I love the glitter eyeshadows. I can't remember the name of them. The Stay All Day lip liners, the Stay All Day eyeliners. They make some great products, but this one was not one of them, sadly. Let's move to the drugstore. A lipstick that I just couldn't get behind is the Burt's Bees Matte Stick. This one had so little color payoff. You go over the skin multiple times and you still barely get any color. And it was like this weird, I don't know, bad crayon smell to it. I just, there's so many other lipsticks at the drugstore that I would pick over this one. I just can't get behind this either. A cheek product this year that I didn't enjoy was from Maybelline. This is their Cheek Heat Sheer Gel Cream Blush. Now, I like the concept of a gel blush or a cream blush, but this one was patchy. It was a gel, so like you'd start spreading it out and like a chunk of pigment would be here but not here, or it would be thin here with a big chunk of gel payoff here. It was a formula that didn't work for me, so that's why I say that this one is a flop for last year. Loreal came out with these Glitter Fever eyeliners, which look beautiful. I mean, who doesn't love a glitter eyeliner? I could not get past the scent. Ugh. It smells like, I think this one was worse. It smells like makeup from the 90s that's gone bad, that's already starting to mold, It was just really bad. I could not get past the smell. I mean, they're pretty enough. This one's like a blue-purple shift, and this one is a gold hollow shift. Very pretty concept, but the scent, so bad. If you can't smell at all, you have no sense of smell, you wouldn't mind these, but these smell so awful, I could not put them on my eyes. Another product from that same L'Oreal line, they had like the star packaging at one point, was this lipstick. Now the bullet, I have to give you that. The bullet is stunning. It has these stars all over it. But the overwhelming floral rose perfume scent of it, I was tasting it all day long. I cannot do that. I'm not talking about like a light floral scent. It was like straight up like you were tasting a bottle of $100 perfume on your lips every time you breathed in. So packaging is beautiful. The bullet itself is beautiful. The color is beautiful, but the scent is unbearable. And I'm not one that's picky when it comes to scents. Like I don't have allergies. Perfumes don't bother me, but I don't want to be tasting perfume on my lips. A gimmicky product that I didn't love this year is the Ulta Beauty Petal Pusher 4-in-1 eyeliner pen. It was one of those pens that like you press down the shade you want, it pops out at the bottom. These were so hard and painful. It took so much to get any color payoff. Like you really have to press. This was painful to use. It's cute and it's a nice concept so that if you're traveling, you have 4 shades in one little easy pen. But they were so hard and pointy that they hurt my eyes to apply, so another flop. A mascara that I did not like at all was the Idole Wispies Fiber Building Mascara. Now I did pick this one up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, so there's a chance that it already went bad, but it smells fine. I didn't like it. I don't think it did anything for me. I'd say it was a flop. A new brand that I tried this year is R&Co. They make some hair products. There's like a dry shampoo mist. There's these fragrance sprays, which I thought would be amazing because I already have the Black Opium hair mist that I love, and I feel like my hair really holds on to scent, so I was so excited about it. So I purchased this one and another one. This is the Relative Paradise fragrance spray, and you're supposed to spray it on your hair, and it's supposed to hold the fragrance. But this one, once you spray it, it just ends up smelling like dirt, like soil, which is not a scent that I usually go for. Perhaps if you are an avid gardener and you love anything having to do with gardening and plants, you might be attracted to this scent. But for me personally, I don't want my hair smelling like I was rolling around in the dirt earlier. So that is why it ended up on my list of flops for the year. A foundation that I did not like this year was the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. This one had little white balls in it that when I was blending it out on my skin, like they didn't go away. I don't know what it was. It was also a very thin consistency. Didn't really do much for my complexion. So for both reasons, this is a flop this year. But however, I am loving the Clean Fresh powder line. So some hits, some misses, but this one is definitely a miss for me. Along the same lines of the gritty pieces in the formula, I have to say the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen with zinc oxide. This is a tinted sunscreen. That's what the shade looks like. But as you start to rub it out, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this or not, and I can't really dim the lights here, but I'll try to zoom in. There are little balls of grittiness in the formula. And rubbing them out doesn't really help. It feels like you're rubbing sand all over your face, which is not something that I want in a facial sunscreen product. I mean, sure, if I'm at the beach and sand mixes in with my sunscreen, that's life. I have to deal with it. But I'm not going to intentionally buy a product that feels like it already has sand in it. So for me, that's why this one is a pass. I do like a lot of the other First Aid Beauty products, but that one just didn't work for me. And then finally, we have a setting spray that I tried towards the end of the year, which made my flops list because it is so greasy. It is the Maybelline Glass Spray Makeup Finishing Spray. Skin looks hydrated and dewy. Okay, now that I have bangs, I have to be careful what I'm spraying on my face because it also goes on my bangs if I'm not careful. This is so oily and greasy. I made the mistake of spraying it like 4 or 5 times like I would a normal setting spray. my face looked like it was caked in oil. Like I'd literally dipped my face in a vat of warm oil. It was horrible, and my bangs were dirty within minutes. Like greasy, greasy, greasy. So if you have extremely dry skin, or you're only wearing a powder product and you need something to melt it together, perhaps one spray would work. But I rarely ever do just one spray of setting spray. So for me, this is one that I cannot use because I go too heavy-handed, and then I just end up looking like a greasy mess. So I am going to continue trying this in different ways, but as far as right now, this one is a flop. But I do like other Maybelline products, so don't judge a brand based on one product, because I would say that there are multiple products that I like from these brands. These specific products just didn't work for me. Another flop I had to mention is a product that I don't have right now. I've already returned it. It is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the deep red shade. I forget the name of it right now, but I will look it up and put it here when I'm editing. I tried that one 3 different times, and each time my eye got crusty and sore and itchy. So I don't know what it is about the red pigment in there. The Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners are great. I have multiple of them. I use them often. It's not a formula thing. I think it's just that particular shade. I've had similar issues with one from Marc Jacobs in the past as well, the same red pigment. So that might be the issue, not the specific product, but I had to toss that in there just because I had such a bad reaction to that one. So that's it for my 2020 flops. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what products you were disappointed by in 2020. I'd love to hear. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.